So, but Darius, you did great yesterday. I have no doubt you'll do fine today. But if you need any guidance, just let me know. Okay? All right. All right. Here we go. All right. So does everybody? Yeah. Let's turn it down.
Feedback already.
Okay. But I really. Okay. Can everybody hear me still? Or is it down a little too low?
A little
okay,
too low.
Say good. All right. So does everyone have their tour map out? This sounds so fun. Okay. So we're gonna. This is the Shipshape Community Center, as you know. We're going to head out onto Avenue M, and I believe our first stop is going to be the wonderful Site 6. It's at the northeastern corner of the island.
Going to Site 6, the northeastern corner of the island.
And Darius, if you could go slow, there's going to be a beeping sound here at one point because he's got to raise the hydraulics, particularly in the back of the bus, so that it can clear the curve. So don't worry about that.
Put your finger on it again.
From Darius.
That's great.
Okay, so the Navy has a program on Hunters Point, an environmental cleanup program, and just big picture now, if you could all listen to me just so you get the basic elements here is, the Navy ran a naval station here for many decades. There's the beeping. Ran a naval station here for many decades, and then it closed in 1997. And our mission since then is to investigate the activities the Navy did during its 5 decades on the island. And then, if needed, work with the regulatory community and the city of San Francisco and clean up to the standards that make it compatible with the city of San Francisco's redevelopment reuse plan. And that's very important to the Navy to do that. We're mandated by Congress to do that. And that's part of what my job is, to make sure that the program moves forward towards that goal. Now, we don't do a base at a time, an island at a time. We break it up into things called sites. So I'm going to be referring to sites and site numbers. That's just because a site is a particular location that has a particular history to it with a particular set of contaminants that the Navy has to identify through investigation and then clean up. And you'll see, depending upon where we're at on the island, we're in all different stages of it. And there's a big process, cleanup process, that you might have heard about called CERCLA. Well, CERCLA is basically a long, many-stepped process, and the first part of it includes a lot of phases of investigation, followed by decision-making, and then followed by implementing cleanup strategies. And we're in all different phases of that, depending upon what site we're at. Okay, so hold on here, Darius, stop, because I spoke a little too much. I just want you to see to the left quickly. This is the Navy contractor yard. So if a Navy contractor has field work particularly going on here, then they'll be in this yard, and you can see some of the signs from some of the companies there. And this is also where somebody like me goes. When I visit the island, I go and stop into Building 1 and see Patricia, who's at the caretaker site office, but then I also come out and see our contractors who are performing the field work. You may know this, but the Navy actually doesn't do the cleanup. The Navy gets money from Congress to contract to do the cleanup. And we hire contractors for basically 2 reasons. Either one, to write documents, and they write a lot of documents, as many of you have seen. Or 2, they actually go out in the field work, into the field, and clean up, right? And of course, my preference is to get as quickly as we can and thoroughly as we can to the point where we can actually be doing physical cleanup. When we do, then we have people in the compound here, and these are Navy contractees working on the site. Okay. I think we can march forward a little bit. And again, we're on Avenue M, for those of you who know the base. You know this, and we're headed towards Site 6. Now, off to our right here, you can go slow, Darius, thank you. But off to our right here was a sign for Fat Grape Winery. The thing about Treasure Island is it's attracted a lot of commercial tenants. And what the Navy's position is, we let the City of San Francisco, through the Treasure Island Development Authority, lease out major portions of the island that have been found suitable to lease. There's a process for that occurred, and there's an agreement between the Navy and the city, and the Navy has an arm's length relationship on it. The city of San Francisco, through TIDA, runs a very prosperous tenant program, both for residents and for commercial outlets. Among these, there's 6 wineries that are stationed here that have outlets here, at least on Treasure Island. One of them is Fat Grape Winery.